Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay.
Good hello up there. Yeah, it is so cool in these 30 days to try different things. So, I'm trying different angles, different ideas. How's this? Being down here. All right. I'm Tracy with an IE, and Life in the Wild West. I'm starting my morning super slow with some tea. I actually already had a cup of coffee. If you want to know the real truth, I've had 2 cups of coffee, and now I'm having tea. Oh my gosh. This one has a nice licorice aftertaste. It's the yogi tea, and it's actually a bedtime tea. No caffeine in it. It just feels good. It's a little bit of a gloomy day out there, a little misty morning. So a hot tea, hot coffee, that's right up my alley. The bowl that I washed the tomatoes in and this beautiful cup are handmade by my friend Kristen, who lives way on the East Coast, and I've ordered some of her beautiful pottery. I met her on Instagram. No longer am I there, but I met her there many years ago, and she makes the most beautiful pottery. And I have a little bit of it. So this morning I went out to check on the tomatoes. The sun is coming through the clouds. I feel being like I'm blinded right now. But I went out and I checked the tomatoes. I got some, I washed them, I put them in the beautiful bowl, made myself a cup of tea. And what I like to do, and I need glasses, so I'll be right back because I cannot read without reading glasses these days. I just want to read you the one line in the pivot that stood out to me this morning. I think you'll want to hear it. I love this book. I try my best to read it every single day. It's a 365. This year it's a 366 day book. I've turned it into that. And anyway, I'll be right back with my glasses. Seems a bit low. Seems a bit low. Is that good? Hey. I left that little bit before this because this is what it's like when you film yourself and you don't face the camera towards you. You have to do little testings like, hey, am I in it? I do that constantly. It's a lot of a good extra burning calories of a thing to do. Anyway, I wanted to read you this one line out of the pivot by Brianna Weist. Almost West, got an I in there, so it's not West, like the Wild West, like me. So the line I underlined today says, when it's right, it will blossom without you having to force it. When it's right, it will help you become more of the person you were meant to be. I love that. Don't force it. Just let it flow. Flow into who you are. I am 54 and I am just now, and I think this is normal. I went to therapy for many years, and in this time of our lives, in the 50s, let's just say, if you're with me in the 50s, we start to realize, and I guess they do call it midlife, and I sure hope it's midlife, meaning I get to at least 100. I plan on 100 plus, with good health added, that we start to evaluate life. Like, wow, there's so much to it, right? Like, I really want to enjoy every single beautiful moment. I don't want to sit behind a desk doing accounting like I did for all those years. There was no windows even in my office, no windows. And I don't even like numbers. Like, I do like numbers. I'm always contradicting myself. I like birthdays. I like double, triple numbers. I like numbers. I don't like calculating them, balancing them, making them right, all that stuff. Totally not my brain. My brain is not that way. My brain is a creative brain. So this YouTube sharing is a way for me to, let out a little creativity. I want to still write that children's book. There's so much to do still. And in the meantime, I want to enjoy all the little moments like picking tomatoes and drinking hot tea and reading my book in the morning. What a privilege I have right now that I don't have to go to work. That motorcycle man, give me a second, I want to sip. That motorcycle man is so beautifully supportive to me, and he says to me, just do what you want to do. Get away from this job. He told me for many years, you need to get away from this job. We worked together, by the way. Family business, all in the family. Sometimes that can get rough. I don't know if any of you are in family businesses. It can get rough, It really can. There is a little favoritism sometimes, but there's also that bit is that they're a little bit more hard on you too. So, and they expect a lot out of you, and they don't praise you a lot. At least that's my experience. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, but it's just, it's the second part of my life. I know you support me, and I know you're proud of me. I know you are. You don't say it all the time, but I know you are. I just want to live life, and I feel so blessed. I have a beautiful family. And we don't know what can happen at any time. I always get ahead of myself. I think about too many things. I know fear is not where we should be. So don't think about the things that could happen that are bad. Just enjoy the moments you're with people, when you're with them, so you don't regret not spending that quality time. That is just my feeling for myself personally. RJ's coming home today. I've missed her terribly. I don't even know if she wants to come home. She's been up with nature and trees, and I bet she just can inhale the pines where she's at, and she's near lakes. And I told her if she saw a rainbow to please send me a picture. I haven't got a rainbow yet, but I did get a picture of her and her friend, and they were up in an airplane because her friend flies airplanes. And I sent it to Motorcycle Man, and he's like, whoa, wait a minute. Looks like she's in an airplane. I said, she's in an airplane. She must really trust this person. Anyway, I am excited to see her today, and I love sharing my life with you, and I'm so glad you're here for it if you're watching this all the way through. It's a release for me, and it takes a certain amount of bravery to put ourselves out here. There is criticism that comes with it. There have been just a very few not so kind comments, mostly supportive. I just want to be here to encourage you to live your best life, to just really enjoy the tiny, I call them little big moments, the little big moments. They're relaxing, they're peaceful. I still don't know what it's like to feel peace. My mind is always racing all the time. All the time it's racing, but I'm also trying to work on that and figure that out and see what can happen. Lana on here is giving me such great tools and food for thought with her videos on this 30-day challenge on ADHD. I know I've already plugged her before, but she's helping me so much. Also, Bev is helping me. The exceptional generation per channel. And if you saw on my video before this when I was showing you Ivy Moon and I said I have a few Bevs in the fridge, that was Beverly, Bev. She also shares great knowledge on ADHD. My friend Jen is experiencing it. She's talking about it. She's beautiful life sage, by the way. I know I'm always trying to plug people, but I love so many people on here. I wish I could plug everybody every day. And then I feel like, oh my gosh, am I leaving someone out? Oh, it's so much. Anyway, I better go, or I'll just rambling like the Rambling Rose. I'll just keep rambling and rambling. But one question I have for you, do you have a favorite music artist? I know it's hard to narrow it down. I love all the varieties of music. All the varieties. But if I had to choose right now in this moment, I really love classic music. They're like classic rock. But if I had to choose in this moment a male artist, I'm going to go with Radical Face because I love the heart that I think he has. Such a beautiful and creative human being. So I'm going with Radical Face. And I am also going to go with Regina Spektor for my female artist. Both of them, I feel like they sing my thoughts often. So if you don't know either of those artists, just check them out. We have the availability today. And until next time, peace, love, and keep going.
The world could fall